In Akron, Ohio, where the city's 4th of July celebrations were canceled due to an investigation into the deadly police shooting of Jayland Walker. The 25-year-old black man was unarmed when he was killed in a hail of bullets after a traffic stop.
So here we have a 25-year-old by the name of Jayland Walker shot dead. Guys, today we're going to hurt some feelings. We're going to see the video. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to give you my perspective. We're going to break this down because I'll be honest with you, I'm livid. I'm overwhelmed with frustration when it comes to this topic. Let's watch this video and let's jump right into it.
First released 2 video clips, the first showing a narration of the chase, the second in real time.
21 shots fired, that vehicle just had a shot come out of its door.
An officer describes a gunshot from Jayland Walker's car as they chased Walker on Route 8 after police say Walker didn't stop for a traffic and equipment violation. Akron Police Chief Stephen Milet says ODOT camera captured what they believe was a muzzle flash out of Walker's car. Watch closely the moments right before police kill Walker. You see officers running to Walker's car, guns drawn. Walker, wearing a mask, jumped out as it slowed down on East Wilbeth in Claremont and started running. Officers follow. Seconds later, gunfire that lasted 7 seconds. Photos, he says, appears to show Walker going down to his waist area, turning toward officers, and a forward motion of his arm. In the end, Walker had at least 60 gun-related wounds.
Okay, so let's be clear on what we just saw. Here's a man, he's getting pulled over. I don't know for what reason. All this information hasn't come out yet. Whatever the reason is, he decides he does not want to get pulled over. He goes on a chase, he stops. At this point, there's multiple cars behind him. They hop out, their guns are drawn. They're saying that he shot out the window during the chase. Officers have their gun drawn. He comes out the passenger side with a ski mask on and starts to run. They then run after him. One officer, 1 or 2, tries to tase him. He then turns around. They open fire. From my understanding, more than 60 times, hitting him dozens of times. Okay? Now, I just don't care to speak to the officers. I just don't care to speak to, I don't even know who not to speak to. I simply want to speak to my young brothers who I consider to be the victim of this particular crime. What is it going to take for you to understand who your real enemy is? I'm so frustrated with you. You're nothing but 20 years old. You ain't put in no work. You out here trying to put in work. You're calling everybody your ops this. You don't know who your real enemy is. You're running around here with a loaded gun in your car. Why is your gun not registered? I'm going to assume that is probably a primary reason for running. If you didn't have, I don't know. Guys, a lot of information has not come out. So there is minor speculation here. Minor. If he does not have any felonies prior to this, he could have had that same gun registered, not have to run, and not be dead today. You have the right to bear arms. Do so. And if you're gonna do so, you need to know your enemy. I am not saying to use a weapon on the police. That is not what I am saying. I am saying you don't know your enemy. Because if you knew your enemy, you would not have ran the way you ran after you knew you just shot out your car, because you knew your enemy is already eyeing you. Your enemy is already out there to kill you. You know how to handle the other ops, but you don't know how to handle the police, aka ops. Oh, on them you run. On them you don't know when to give in. And then you don't know when not to do and what to do. You don't know what to do and not to do when it comes to the police, but you know what to do and not to do when it comes to your other black brother. That's my point. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. It doesn't matter what they do. You already know they're there. You already know they're in place to kill and destroy. You already know this. This is how you handled it. This is how you handled it. You drive off, you shoot out the window, you then run with your ski mask and cops is behind you. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? You think you as lucky as that guy in Buffalo that could kill 10 people and walk out of there? You're not. You can't walk into a church and kill people while they're praying and go to Burger King after. It don't happen for you. You know everything else, but you don't know that. Now to the next people that matters to me. The parents. I don't know the mother's situation. I don't know the son's situation. I don't know they live. I don't know. So I'm not going to speculate on that. I'm not going to speculate on the relationship, what he was doing, what the mother was letting him do, not do, what kind of disciplinary. I'm not going to get into none of that. You could discipline a child and they're going to do what they want to do. What I don't agree with is this narrative that you can always come on here and not hold everyone accountable, including your son. Parents, mothers, I'm not just talking with my mouth. I'm a good person. I believe I have high morals. I believe I won't harm, just any old lady or rape or molest or just do anything. I don't feel like I'm that type of person. I give you that. I've been arrested before. So making bad decisions and having to be held accountable is not the same as my son is a good son. When I got arrested, I had to be held accountable. Not only by the judge, not only by the jury, but even in my mother's case. My mother said, well, if this is what you want to do, this is the result to your actions. It's pretty much that simple. And I'm not saying that that's the case here. I'm saying we just got to go based on what we know. In that moment, having an unregistered gun, again, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm gonna put my head on the block that gun was not registered. I'm just gonna jump out the window and say that. To have the possession of a gun, to be running from the cops, first a car chase, then hopping, that action in itself, he put multiple people's life in danger just in that moment. I am not here to bash the victim. I just need everybody to be held responsible. I am tired of the prey not knowing the predator. That's what this is about. You need to move different. Why should we? Don't get into that politics with people. Oh, we should be all equal. While we moving different, we should be able to move the same way he does. Stop it, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't start that. Come on now. You're not the same as him. Look, come on, stop that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not on this platform. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep it funky. So funky it stink over here. We are not going to do that. You are not the same as him. You cannot do what he do. And parents, when these type of situations happen, come out, hold everybody responsible. My son should not have been carrying that gun. I don't know what was going on with my son, but they did not have to shoot him like that. That is a clean-cut fact. There's no biasness in that. Y'all gonna hate me. I told the truth. Anybody like the truth. So everybody not gonna like me. How okay am I with that? Them say they truth hurt. Who can't take it off his splurt? Run left them blows and skirt. That's an old school dance, so you gotta be old school for that. Maybe in this situation, it's one of those situations where the cops are so on the wrong side of things that we kind of say, you know, let's negate that, or let's push that to the side, or let's not bring that up, or that's not relevant because of how much their negative overpowers it. Maybe that's your point. I don't know. Make it. Talk to me. Celebrating the 4th of July. How? I got to keep my eyes open for other black men that's trying to kill me. I got to keep my eyes open for white men that's trying to do the same. Let me just grab this chicken and head back in the house. Happy 4th of July.